And rolling up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And down to the wrist. And cross the knuckles. And let's kick the ball into one hand and squeeze. And then the other. Squeeze again in the first. And then the other. And today, let's toss the ball up in the air. Pedaling. Turning. Different heights, different speeds, different hands. Three, two, one. Drop the ball on the floor. Assess the feet. And step on the ball right in the middle of the foot, pressing down 3 times. Up to the knuckles. Roll across the knuckles. And bring the ball to the top of the heel, pivot on the toes, and roll across the top of the heel. Press down just below the first knuckle. At the side of the top of the heel. And over in the middle of the fifth metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one, release, reassess, and repeat on the other foot. 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Roll across the cat's tail. Press down in the 3 spots. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess. And shake the tree. Three, two, one, and center. Twist the waist. Swing the arms. And center with some ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step to one side to gather in starlight. And center, same thing in the other direction. And center. Let's take some steps forward. And then elbow towards the opposite knee. And then we're going to slap the opposite heel in front. And then behind. And then a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then we're going to walk or march or jog preparatory to doing I think it's vertical benches, morning stretches. Actually, it's not morning stretches, the stretches that we I want to do before you go to bed. That's what it is. I've done them in a while, but they're good for waking up too. But they also are great for getting the kinks out that you develop during the day. So we've got 5 Tibetans in the after class. And feel free to do some squats if you want, but I think I'm just going to hop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 3. And 20. And 30. 2 nice deep breaths. Interlace the fingers, raise the hands up overhead. You're on your toes if you can. And come back down and bend back if you can. Back to center, bend in one direction. And then in the other. And center. And bring the hands down and push out at the chest. And come on down, bring the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. And raise the hands up. And come on back down and shrug. And roll the shoulders back. And forward. Extend the arms and rotate. Go the other way. One palm down, one palm up, flip flop. Form an L and squeeze the shoulder blades together. And release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. And release. Bring one arm across the body, press in at or above the elbow. And then the other. And back of the head, pressing down and in. And then the other. Grab both arms, rock side to side. And come on down and rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Come back to center, tuck in the chin. Look to one side, drop the chin to the collarbone. And then still tucked, look up. Back to center, tucked, look the other way, drop the chin. And look up. And come back to center, tuck in the chin and peck like a pigeon. Let's do a side lunge. And then lean the other way. And then grab a stick. Going to bring our leg in front of the stick, which is out in front. Bend down, lift the sole of the foot if you can. Wiggle it back and forth. And then come on up and press the sole of that foot against the stick. And then the other leg comes in front. Lie down, lift the sole, wiggle it. And come on up and press the sole against the stick. And come on down and bring the stick to the shoulders. Dr. Lee's routine. Twisting, put the stick on the shoulders. And if you want, you can bring some steps in. Then bring the stick up overhead and go side to side. And then below the waist. And then go to one side and go back and forth. And then go to the other. Come front and paddle the kayak. And reverse. Bring the stick to the shoulders and flop the wrists. Come down below the waist and back to the shoulders. And then back overhead and below the waist. Top of the shoulders, reverse the grip, flop the wrists. And go below. and above. Up, bring the stick back to the top of the shoulders in the back and do 6 step ups either way. Going as high as feels safe for you. And then 6 hip rotations. And then come with the stick around front. Hold on with 2 hands, 1 hand, or a finger or 2, step back. Up on the toes for a second, back on the heel for a second, 15 times. And 15. Very good. Let's put the sticks down. And we're going to do the critical bench stretches, starting with an overarm stretch, not unlike what we do every morning, but we bring one arm up, grab the wrist with the other, and lean to the side. And just hold. A few more seconds. And then come back to center, grab the other wrist and lean the other way. And then let's do it one more time each way. And then back the other way. And then back to center. Now we're going to do an overhead bend and stretch. So we're going to bring our hands up, our bodies up, and then we're going to bend down. And come up. And go up. Stretch back if you can, otherwise straight up. Center. And come on down. Up again. Do 2 more. And down. Last one. Up. And up. I'm going to do some chest openers. You can either extend your arms all the way up, take a deep breath in, or you can have them behind your back. Either way, stretching that chest. And a deep breath in and out. 4, let's do 2 more. All right, we're gonna get down on the floor. One leg's extended. Grab the knee of the other leg and pull it towards the chest. And just hold. And breathe. Extend that leg, bring the other leg to the chest. Hands around the ankles. Not the ankles, the knees. Knee. Breathe into it. 3, 2, 1. One more time on the other. First knee. And then the other. Okay, put the soles of both feet on the floor and move back and forth, windshield wipers. Couple more. Okay, leaving the soles of the feet on the floor. Your hands are by your side. We're going to come up into a bridge and hold. Breathing in. Going down. Take a breath. Come on back up one more time. One more bridge. Hold. And come on down. And sit up. We can do these breathing exercises sitting. We're doing the Hatha breath or Ha breathing. It's a nice big deep inhalation in through the nose diaphragmatically, and then exhaling through the mouth for the count of about 10, making the sound as if you were fogging a mirror. We'll do five repetitions on it. Here we go. And then slowly get up. Rub those hands together. Cultivate chi and form chi balls. But you're going to do their thing. Follow their lead like water flowing. And the center, two breaths. And we'll open our hearts. Pausing on this inhale, exhaling, sending it out. And centering, two breaths. And let us bring down chi from above. And gather from below. And the arm. I'm staying.
Thank you, Tom.
Okay, Mira, take care.
You too.
See you tomorrow. And Richard Ava, I'm going to do some 5 Tibetans. And remind you that if you don't want to spin, you can twist at the waist and swing the arms. But I'm going to do up to 11 spins myself. Take your time. We'll get plenty of time before we get down on the ground. And take 2 breaths. I'm going to move the camera. And we're going to lie down on our backs. Hands are by the side, under the small of the back for support in the lower back if you need it, or behind the skull if you need support of the neck. Head, neck, and shoulders are going to come up at the same time that the heels and soles do. In the modified version, legs are extended. In the regular version, which is what I'll do, we'll do up to 11. Do what's right for you this morning, 2. And then take 2 breaths. We're going to get up on our knees. Hands on the back of the thighs or on the glutes. You can just rock back on your knees if you can't do back extensions, but if your spine allows you, bend back, come forward. Up to 11. And take 2 breaths when you're done. We'll sit down. And it's going to be behind your back, normally by the hips. So the feet can be on the floor for the inverted table. Or the legs can be extended. In the regular version, whatever works for you, we'll do up to 11. And 2 breaths. Turning around. On all fours, do a cobra. Or down dog to up dog. I'll do 6 down dogs and then 5 with a modified. And then we're coming around. Sitting up. We're roasting our legs however it feels right today. And taking 2 breaths. Rotate the waist, either sitting up or bending over. 6 times in one direction, 5 in the other. Then stretching out. And doing a round of box breathing in the middle, over the left, and over the right knee. Okay. All right. Here we go. 1. Stretching out. 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. left. All right. Coming up, switching the position of the legs. And we're going to repeat this time with 5 rotations in the original direction, 6 in the reverse, and then another round of box breathing. Here we go. And stretch out. Go left box breathe. All right. And sit down.